Everyone, it's Anderson here, and today I'm going to talk about how I learned Japanese and how I get to the point I passed N2 of the JLPT test last year and potentially pass N1. So I started learning Japanese at the year of 2020, March 4th, and it's been about um, 6 years now. And you might think it's been a long time, but actually, I had a lot of fun learning Japanese. Yeah, it was my hobby back then. So mainly, you need to have interest or passion in Japanese in order to for you to have long-term success in the language. So for me, um, I loved anime. Yeah. So my purpose of learning Japanese was to understand anime without watching without watching the subtitles. So at the beginning, yeah, of course, I couldn't understand anything, but yeah, I started watching anime and learning some basic Japanese, and I found out that if you watch Japanese anime, it's better to have the Japanese subtitles. So back then, yeah, I used AnimeLearn for my main tool to learn Japanese, and basically I just started watching the anime with subtitles, and if there was a word I didn't understand, I would look it up, and I would save the words in my notebook. So like every few days, I can go back and look at the words again because it takes about 3 or 4 times to actually memorize the words. Yeah, so I just kept repeating, watching anime and reviewing the words I didn't know, and eventually, like after the first year, I still didn't make any significant progress, but I would say about maybe 3 or 4 years, yeah, my Japanese improved a lot, and I was able to understand a lot of the Japanese content. Yeah. So last year, 2025, I took the N2 and passed the test. So it took me about from the beginning till N2. It took me about 5 years to eventually pass the test. But some people might think it took me a long time, but for me, in the beginning, the test wasn't really my main goal. I just had a lot of passion for the for Japanese in the anime. So my main goal was to understand what the anime characters were trying to say. And besides, in the beginning, if I didn't understand what they're trying to say, it didn't really mean anything to pass the GLBT test. So yeah, so about like after like 4 or 5 years, my my Japanese really improved a lot, and I could basically understand most of the dialogues the anime characters were trying to say. So I decided that yeah, this was the time that I should actually take the test, and so eventually I passed the test, and it wasn't a very high score. Like the maximum score was 180. I got 96. So if you got 90 or more, you can pass the test. But yeah, at least I got the test. I passed the test, so it was really good. It felt very good. So but after that, I tried to prepare for N1, and N1 was a little bit difficult. Like if you want to pass N1 like only watching anime, it will be quite hard because after I studied N1 for about like I think like 6 months. I tried to prepare for N1, and I took the N1 test last month. Actually, it's just this month. So after taking the test, I found out that the vocabularies and the grammar that came out from the test, they seldomly appear in the anime. So if you want to get to N1, you would have to study the textbooks, I think, if you wanted to pass it like quickly. But if you want to enjoy the process of learning Japanese, I would think that the main tip is to find something that you enjoy to listen to. Or yeah, so like for me, it's anime. And like some of my friends, they watch drama, or they may look at the news. But like for me, I tried the method they said, but after looking at the drama, yeah, I wasn't really interested in it, so I didn't want to look at it anymore. So you have to find something that you're passionate about. Like anime, I can watch it like forever. So yeah, that's the main point. So I'll take you through like the anime sites I watch for me to improve my Japanese. And before that, the N1 score is going to come out at next month on August, maybe the end of August. So prepare for that. I will post an update video on my score. Yeah, so be sure to subscribe to my channel. And although I didn't think I'd do very well, but I think I did the best of my potential because the vocabularies and the grammar was like very difficult. Yeah, it's not something you would see typically in the anime dialogues. Yeah, but that's okay. It's just for fun. I mean, just getting into is like it's okay for me. So okay, so the next part. So the next part of the video, I'm going to show you the anime tools I use to learn Japanese with anime. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you my N2 certificate to see how it looks like. Yeah. Okay, so give me a second. I'll type in anime tools I use. Well, the first one is Anime Learn. I used it for like 5 years. Anime Learn. And the next one is Netflix. Okay. Netflix. And the third one, NSub.tv. Okay. NSub should be fine. And then the last one is, what is it? The last one is Vic. Okay. Okay, so the first one is Anime Learn. I think it was like the best site you can use to learn Japanese, and I used it for like 5 years from 2020, and it helped me improve a lot till like time I got into certificate. But unfortunately, the site has came down. Yeah. So at the time, it had like let me just show you quickly. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'll just show you. Anime Learn. Yeah, it's not available right now, but at the time, it has the Japanese subtitles also with the English ones. And even though I'm in Taiwanese, I speak Chinese, but my English is very good, so I can understand. Like I can watch both the subtitles at the same time and learn Japanese very quickly. Yeah, but nice. But now the site's off. It's down right now. So yeah, I mean now we don't have that option anymore. So like the best option right now I would say maybe Netflix is the best one right now. But like right now, when using it, it only shows the Japanese subtitles. So like when you don't really know like the actual meaning of the Japanese sentence, um, it will take you like more time to look up the English sentence to know what it means. So compared to anime, then it takes like a little bit more time. Yeah. But right now, there's not much alternative um, to learn Japanese. And also Netflix, uh, it's not for free. Yeah, you need to pay a premium for it. So yeah, but I think it's like the best option you can have right now. In any sub, this one is like a new one I found. Um, it's free, so you can try it out right now. It's totally free. So I recommend this one. You can use it right now. So I'll show you any sub. You just type in any sub TV. So you have a lot of options over here, and for example, I click anime in the first one. And let's try it out. So you can just wait a little bit. So you can see there's a subtitle down. Uh, there's a Japanese subtitles in the video. Yeah, you can see it right here. But there's not the English subtitles. Yeah. But at least you have the Japanese subtitles, and you can. Yeah, you have to look it up, unfortunately. But yeah. And for anime, then you can just jump back to last dialogue. But for this, it jumps back like 5 or 10 seconds before, so you still have to wait for the last dialogue to appear, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Like if I go back, it's not the last dialogue. So this is one alternative, and last one is Viki. This one is like I don't know how to put it, but I would say this one it like requires an app or some sort. It's not not that convenient, and it also only has the Japanese subtitles. So I would say I would recommend more the any sub. Yeah. And the best option would be Netflix if you want to purchase the premium. Yeah. So that's about it. You just in summary, you look at the anime and you look up the words and see how, and then you try to review the words. Yeah. So for example, I use this one, the Mazi. See if I can open this up. Yes, okay, Mazi. I use this app. For me, I use Chinese, so I just keep on going, and so you look up the words over here. So these are like the words I looked up before. Yeah, you can tell it's pretty difficult words because I was trying to prepare for N1. And after, like for example, okay, school. Okay, it's not coming out. Let's try another one. How about this one? Okay, talas. It means taking down. It says taking down in the description, and you can save up the words. So I just put add. I can save it up in my list. These are my list of words, and these are like the anime titles. So after saving it, the words, I go back to my list. Like for this anime, and these are the words I saved up. I go back and review the words. Yeah. So that's basically how I improve my Japanese in this 5 to 6 years. And there's also the pronunciation right here.
いたわる
Tawaru. Yeah. That's basically it for part 2. So here it is. This is my N2 certificate. I got it back in 2025, last year, July. I took the test. So it says, this is to certify that the person named above has passed level N2 of the Japanese language proficiency test, given Taiwan in July 2025. Jointly administrated by the Japan-Taiwan Exchange Association, the Japan Foundation, and the Japan Educational Exchanges and Services. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so at July, is it July? August, just August, the N1 score will come out, and I'll show you my score. And even if I don't pass N1, yeah, because I think I got a few problems wrong, but even if I don't pass N1, I'm determined to get past. I'll take N1 again, and yeah, because I've already spent so much time learning Japanese. Yeah, I have to get N1. So please subscribe for the updates. And so basically, so I'm Taiwanese, so I can speak native Chinese, and my English is almost native, and my Japanese is like about right now it's turned the N2 level. So if you want to learn like either Chinese or English or maybe Japanese, please let me know in the comment section. So I will see what I can do in the future. And if you like the video, please subscribe and give it a like button. It really helps me a lot. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.